today, man. I'm telling you folks exactly what it is today, man. See, 21 Savage, 21 Savage, 21, what you really done. 21 Savage was a known dog hater. Let's keep it real. But I'll get to that later. But 21 Savage basically denouncing the streets. Reason why 21 Savage is denouncing the streets is because the streets don't love him no more. See, 21 Savage did so much in the streets from the plug, the no plug situation. Telling no plug to say, I'm that dude that knocked out bankroll fresh. See, all of this trickling down to from them situations. And his album ain't selling the Drake stimulus package ain't working. So now Atlanta ain't got the ball no more. So they gotta denounce the streets and go work with the rats and people like that. That's it, keep it real. So I've been speaking about the gangster matrix for a long time, like for a long time. And y'all didn't believe me. Y'all didn't want to believe me. But now since 21 Savage saying, forget the streets. Man, he want everybody to rule along with him because he was never street. 21 Savage was never street. He had money in his family, his daddy, things of that nature. Y'all run them like so get me hyped up. If y'all live in the building right now, and y'all looking at the screen right now, take some of that hate out your heart from the start, hit that like button. Whatever energy you put out, you must get it back, and then just for effect. And then what happened to 21 way? Yeah, 21 he just whacked out there. He was one of the first ones to get a deal and things of that nature. But he really hated on Bankroll Fresh. And Bankroll Fresh rocking with folks like Young Dolph. Let's keep it real. And see, them boys getting it out the mud. And see, Dolph didn't have a deal. And see, that's why Dolph was so real into this game and so effective. And them Atlanta boys were hating. You hollering out Atlanta. Stop snitching. Sucker on for Memphis, what I'm trigger finger itching. Y'all gotta go listen to that gangster matrix because I've been breaking it down for months, at least 2 months. Shout out to Ola Run. And he been telling me Savage was watching. Cause I've been on that boy head. And they said albums ain't work and they trying to run to Memphis to go do song with Gold Rilla. The Drake stimulus package ain't working, so they need Memphis and they see Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty. Then even jumped out there and come on, man. Why did he retweet Savage? 21 Savage though. Now it look like he a part of the snitch crowd. And that's something you don't want to be a part of. That's why Brazen going so hard on them boys. Brazen, Honeycomb Brazen going hard on the snitch coalition. If y'all don't really pay, y'all gotta pay attention. That's the snitch coalition. All the boys already told something. And that's just what it is. But y'all got Rollo acting like the streets is for him, and he done told something. See, it's a lot of mix and match going on in the game, man. But all of the gangster matrix, we can't just denounce the streets, but then rap about it on beats. No, y'all gotta get out the gangster matrix as a whole. As a whole. It's more than just denouncing the streets and then talk about it. No, we ain't doing that. Because you gotta understand. I'm gonna take it back to Memphis. If B.O. Lil Kenny say forget the streets right now, all his soldiers in the streets gonna look at him like, hold on, we still in the streets. So Young Mob gonna have to denounce him if he went that route. So But them boys saying forget the streets, they must got all their people out the streets so they don't care about all their people. And that's the gangster matrix by itself. See, there ain't no love in the streets no more. The streets don't love nobody. So why would you love the streets anyway? That's where they got it messed up at from the get go. That's where they got it messed up at. One of them might so get me hyped up, man. This goofy is from England. You white. This goofy is from England, y'all. Y'all listen to him saying forget the streets. No, forget him. We gonna forget him. That's what we gonna do. Because it's just too much going on in this game. And y'all gotta pay attention. For real, for real. You can't denounce where you from. That's where you from. But you can change where you from. Let's fix the streets. Not fuck it up even more. He should have said let's fix the streets. Let's put some different codes in the street because the gangster matrix so real. Who made the street code anyway? Let's announce the street code. Let's go step by step with this situation first. Then said forget the whole streets. And these boys know what they laws. Don't do nothing too fast, man. You gotta work at it. You gotta do it. You can't just do it overnight. Don't change too quick. See, that's what he tried to do. Now everybody's spanking him. They spanking him. The world is, man. It's bigger than just me and you and the things that we going through. Y'all gotta understand. See, Stan G gonna keep it all the way real and tell y'all exactly what it is. See, 6ix9ine pointed out because he a part of the gangster matrix and he got caught up with that snitch jacket. Don't just say forget the streets because you got a snitch jacket on, man. Just say, look, we finna fix the streets and we finna put different rules and different codes out here. Then what you gotta do different codes out here. You feel me? Because like rules is like let's keep it real. They say rules is meant to be broken. That's what they say. You know what I'm talking about? But in this way, the street code should have been broken because it was suppressing us in a situation that most people they would never want to stay in anyway. So we got so many folks snitches out here for real, for real. So it's looking like a foreign land because now it's known because everybody's seeing it from their own eyes because the internet is putting everybody's business out there. They put everybody business out there. One of them likes to get me hyped up, man. I cannot lie to y'all. I'll cry to y'all before I lie to y'all. But I've been talking about the gangster base for over 2, 3 years, and then I want to say just forget the streets in general. It's just like saying forget the gangsters. So everybody ain't gonna want to be gangster no more. No, teach them where they stuck in the gangster matrix. It just teach them because at the same time, after so long in the game, you gotta understand. You gotta get bigger than the program. And we the program ain't nothing bigger than us. I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling y'all this. So what we really trying to say, and Jazzy Faye, get out the way because you in the comments saying like, bro, you ran from Memphis, Jazzy Faye. Let's keep it real. I ain't want to get on your head, but in a minute, Jazzy Faye, just get out the way because you ain't never been in the streets. That's another thing. If you ain't never been in the streets, how you gonna tell somebody to forget the streets? How you gonna tell somebody to forget something you ain't never been a part of? It just and there's a lot of these boys out here. They ain't never been a part of the streets, so it's easy for them to say forget the streets. They ain't got nobody in the streets, so they ain't got no love in the streets. And the streets ain't got no love for nobody. So it's just all backwards. These folks all backwards and discombobulated. These folks is all messed up in the head. Oh man, man, I'm telling you, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. These boys trying to do this because they trying to sell some records. It's about man, we might well link back up with Ghana because Ghana is the runner in Atlanta right now. Let's keep it real. He doing more numbers. It's a numbers game. They make him look good, so everybody looking up to Gunner, and they say Gunner snitch. So it's like, okay, a snitch running Atlanta, you doing more numbers than all these boys put together now. So now they trying to denounce the streets because they getting hungry. They getting hungry. These boys getting hungry. The snitch coalition is getting hungry. It's a cold gold world. It's a cold gold game. Oh my. But they want to play games out here. They just want to say some things out here because these boys get older and life get more colder. They thought they were have it forever. Thug didn't know he was gonna lose all his fan base. He didn't know that. He didn't know that. He thought he was gonna be on top forever. See, now they trying to put another plan together in our face, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, y'all. Memphis got the ball right now, and thing about it, when Pooh Shiesty to go over there and standing with the snitch coalition, it make him look like a snitch too. It make him look like a snitch too, and this is what the world will do. The world doing this to y'all, man. See, what goes up must come down, and what down must come up, and that's what you gotta know. That's what you gotta know. So now we got him sitting back, looking like a fool, denouncing the people who helped him come up. You gonna denounce your people? That's just like saying we don't mess with the blacks because the blacks ain't riding with us like that. And you black, fool, you gonna lose. You going against the grind. You going against the grind and you can't change back from that. See, now he gonna come with another excuse. Mark my words. 21 Savage gonna say, look, dude, what I was trying to say, I was really trying to say, all the street stuff that's going on. No, you just said, but everything. Everything in the streets, period. Don't try to put nothing extra on it now. Don't try to put nothing extra on it now. Cause you done said the wrong thing. These boys slow. These boys on that dope. They pull that dope. They wrong these boys. They pull that dope. And these boys need some hope, man. These boys slow. They don't know what to say. They don't know. They don't know how to think past go. These boys don't know how to think past go. They're gonna tell us when they up the street. Come on, man. How you how you rapping about the streets? What you going in the street? Don't that look backwards? Don't it look like somebody trying to pull something over our eye? Ain't like they trying to piss on our head and call it rain. That what it look like to me. That what it look like to me. Oh my. Come on man. Come on man. We gotta get better than that. We make more cheddar than that. But they wanna play with Stan G. They want to play with Stan G. And I'm on Adam 22, no jumper. I'm on 607 unplugged out the street. Just telling these folks about the Gangster Matrix. And soon as I get through doing the Gangster Matrix tour, they want to say F the street. Nah, we got some things to break down in the streets where we just forget them all together. We can't just say fucking all together right now. Because we got things to break down the street. Because we got to get to a lot of these folks that's still in the street and pull them out and tell them they got a choice out here. And especially if you got a voice out here, that's what we gotta do. That's what we gotta do. You don't want to just say, no, just cause it ain't working for you. It ain't working for you, so it's just forget what everybody else. We ain't gonna worry about the folks who stuck in the streets, who stuck in the gangster man. We ain't gonna help them get out first. It's just forget them, man. We just gonna leave them alone. We just gonna turn our back on everybody. See, that what your own people do to you. Just turn their back on you. After they get that where they need to go to, they just turn their back on. Come on, man. I thought we were better than that. I thought we made more cheddar than that. But at the same time, though, don't let me tell you. They try to act like I'm a failure. For real, for real. And that what the guy ain't coming to now. Why them lights will get me hyped up, man? You know what I'm talking about? Why them up, man? You know what I'm saying? Cause now we gotta really think from an Atlanta perspective. From an Atlanta perspective. Cause see, Atlanta losing so bad now. This the biggest loss they ever had in the game because they've been sitting up so long for so many years. You know what I'm saying? And then they see in future really finna take the win because Lucci shook hands with a person who's supposed to kill his friend. Ooh, just to sell some records. Y'all see what Atlanta doing now? Do y'all see what Atlanta doing now? They doing anything to sell some record. Lucci and Young Thuggy. Young Thuggy is in a bad predicament because they had to go shake hands and Lucci was just about to win the race. He was finna win the race all in Young Thug face. But he ended up throwing the white towel in right at the end. Ain't that about Ain't that about Come on, man. Man. If we gonna really see it how we gonna see it, we gonna them boys was spoiled in Atlanta. We gonna keep it real. Them boys was spoiled in Atlanta, and when they got unspoiled, they started snitching, and we seen how Atlanta really was moving in the streets of Atlanta, the streets of Atlanta. I know it was sweet. That was sweet. The boy was sweet because they couldn't take that the real deal when it really come down to it. See the sweet gonna get sweet. The sweet gonna start sweetening. You feel me? They gonna show a sweet side, especially when something coming down on them in their shape, form, and fashion. Atlanta streets is sweet. That's what's going on. That's what he should have said. Atlanta streets just sweet right now. So we're gonna have to do what we gotta do to make it do what it do. You know a lot of them boys up there. They doing what they gotta do to make it do what it do. If you understand what it do, they been used to doing that. They been used to doing that. They showing their hands because they went never streets in the streets from the get go. If your streets sweet, if your streets is sweet, how you from the dirty streets? Anyway, your streets ain't even like that. So of course you can turn your back on because you ain't from the mud. When you really from the mud, you know I gotta holler at my people them over there. My ain't still stuck up my we riding like hey, look. But when they go down, they go right back to the streets, go get them troops. Cause those troops still in the streets. But at the same time, you ain't got no respect for your troops, so you gonna say forget them too. It ain't no joke. Nah. We ain't laughing about it. It ain't no joke. Cause they just show you when a person will turn their back on you. When they'll turn their back on you in the time when you need them the most, that's when you really can see the real deal. The real deal. Man, this the gangster matrix, man. A lot of these boys soft. I'm so on right now. I can cut a sucker out. And I really mean it, man. I really mean it. So sometimes you'll write a check that you hey, that what you were doing this game. And they make a lot of you boys look lying. They make a lot of you boys look lying. And it's over for 21. It's over for Young Thug. It's over for the Lucci. It's over for the suckers who trying to denounce the streets, man, just to sell some rhymes on some beats, man. Shout out to Future. Shout out to Ola Run because it's our year. We ain't gonna leave behind this month, but it's our year 2026 for real, for real. The Gangster Matrix in y'all face. The movie coming soon. Make sure y'all look up the Gangster Matrix. The song is out right now. See, and another thing, 21 Savage was the hoe for Amber Rose. Y'all forgot I'm a slut too. He was a slut. He was a slut. So y'all gonna listen to a hoe who said I'm a hoe and say fuck the streets. You was a hoe anyway. You was a hoe. And y'all gonna believe a nigga like that, and y'all gonna salute him. And you following mother. Ooh, that's why I say y'all should have left them Atlanta boys in Atlanta. And anybody who I see, that one, hey, Pooh Shiesty, I don't like what you just did. I'm gonna keep it real. Riding with them, sliding with them, dissing, denouncing the streets, and your soldiers from the streets, and they still locked up to this day. I know them boys in the gangster matrix. You know them boys in the gangster matrix. But we ain't riding no sucker line. Nobody lying. We really running this for real, and that's what we doing, man. That's what we doing. Everything else is everything else. Oh my, it's a cold gold world. It's a cold gold game though. But one thing about it, we gonna keep it real. We gonna tell these folks exactly what it is though. That's something we gonna have to do. That's something we gonna have to do. You know, somebody shout out to all my people coming through. Everything I'm saying allegedly for entertainment purpose, but y'all do know what's real. Y'all know what's real. Y'all run them lights up, get me hyped up. Till next time, man, we shine, man. For real gangsta man. Get about the gangsta. That's something y'all gotta do. Oh my, the coldest.